Kisii TV amandegere y'umuguzi.
Shule ya Excel Elementary School ni shule inayopatikana katika Bochi Burabu Ward, Kenyenya Sub-County, mita 100 tu kabla ufike junction ya kwenda Nyamache kwenye njia ya kutoka Mogonga kwenda Kilgoris. Hii ni shule ya bweni pamoja na kutwa. Excel Elementary School inafundisha masomo mengi yakiwemo masomo ya ishara, yani sign language, computer studies, French pamoja na mahabara ya kujifundisha masomo ya sayansi. Shule hii pia iko na madarasa ya JSS, yani grade 7, 8 na 9, ambapo wanafunzi wanafundishwa masomo ya kiwango cha hali ya juu na kujiandaa kuingia mfumo wa senior secondary school kwenye grade 10, 11 na 12. Wanafunzi pia hupata nafasi mura kabisa kwenye michezo mbalimbali ikiwemo mpira wa miguu, yani football, handball, volleyball na zingine nyingi. Wanafunzi wa chekechea yani ECDE pia wako na madarasa yao ambayo yamepambwa vizuri ili kuvutia wanafunzi. Excel Elementary School pia ina maktaba ya kisasa ambapo vitabu vya shule hutunzwa. Shule hii pia ina uchukuzi wa wanafunzi wa mchana kutwa yani day scholars ambao huletwa na kurudishwa kwa nyumbani baada ya masomo ya siku.
I'm Silas Lumiti, the principal Excel Elementary School and Junior School. We urge our parents out there, all the new learners who are newly joining our school, welcome to Excel. Excel is a CBC compliant. We are the giants and we're the best school around. So all the people who are willing to get good education, good for their kids, better education services, welcome to Excel. We are located along the Kisii Kilgoris route between Magena and Mogonga at Nyamali Junction.
Excel Elementary School, soaring to excellence.
Alright, MMB Engiya andonse soro mwancho mwori Radio Kisii TV. Karibu na inde ase ensemwe yane iye studio. Abasimbo atabageni bane babiri bakunyara wikire na ase studio. Of course igati ya turachi kunyara kubato kunyara gusanga no kunyara kuimanyigori yendwali iga ya kansa ni mono kansa yorobere. Iye studio abageni bane na bwabiga babiri bakunyara wikire na they are very ready, they are very standby. Aso kunyara gusanga nae MMB ya lero. Karibu sana tobeto kunyara gusanga soba mwakire. Wakire. Karibu sana se studio.
Asante.
Wakire.
Karibu.
Karibu sana se studio.
Asante.
Mukwani mugusi mutebiyere tari ladies first.
Umwancho mutegereri andonsi asorigereti wakire buya ngoro kwa LYDIA BITENGO nchene nas asa amanganalia cancer. Noni gonkulegereria ababere ba cancer.
Wow, I don't know. They say nurses they carry almost all the burden, all the weight. Na wako rakiri into first stand and like the doctor when utamia daktari jana huyu kulienda hivi. I don't know how that weighs you down emotionally.
Umanyete esenye nchoko bera no morwere. Sometimes ni go interact no morwere oyo goetane ko banonya no borwere buri arwarite na ende na boko nyoranga okoeresire nonya ne mechando ya yabwate nonya na se safari yaye so onde bwensi buna omonto na bana nche birengerere bya na bikorosa kolende na ende ningo to kwewa go semelinge mirime ye gikatoye kore ekiagara ni ntunya sae generenga ntokore mirime yo.
All right, karibu sana se studio eri tobeto kunyara usanga asubwa memambia lero kunyara utumanyigoro yayo amuna yanda mange. Karibu sana se studio na inde ya mboko ni muligereri matebi na kyokuru kunanga kyorega emambia lero.
Anja samarita ngoro kwa BETHWEL GISAIRO nyangweso wandu wa minto bonse semora na bakwandi mbia muri bwakire njeno yomo wabasacha bali bamenyete na breast cancer yo emambia bono na chire egere to nyare go usanga tumanya gaitokuru na gaitokuru chesoborero kwa cancer.
Now help me understand on something. Whatever menyete no burere wa breast cancer usekwa gwenire oburere wa breast cancer.
na
Ruare nindwarete burwire bwa breast cancer ubona itere process yo kurwarigwa ese bonegana mario ngende gutumia egere bunyare koba controlled akoba managed ese bono mbiyande ni ngabo ngotanga ni mbwenete and I'm doing my stuff beyond.
Okay, now ekereto gutebanga breast cancer asaba sacha ekiga ningi ndire twacha gitwe breast cancer asaba sacha nas
nilingana asaba ntabangiri ko baligeni na ndekero kinde bakoranga ngaki kunyarikana tatigai gento nkira abantu bakwe ngaki abasacha mbo batorobere aguno tugutwarire confusion.
Okay.
Nonyana abasacha mbo batorobere buno robere rwo musubati. Nonyana abasacha mbara at risk yo konyora breast cancer. Ebintu birito kwana nga risk factors go se bintu biribiragere biko monta sabe mono yo gutwara buriro boiga tari abasubati boka nonyana abasacha na barabuni go barasabe mono yo konyora buriro boiga bwa breast cancer. Eto vauti yo robere rwa abasacha no rwa basubati nelinaki kintu rwo itondo bwate chinyama gusenda roke fats guse bitinya ali asama bara gotiara araga chworo ligero mwana agonke lakini asinye nchaba kaka batariko kogonki abana robere rwabondo bwati bitinya kolende mbabwato robere
Okay, you know, the internet is going on so fast and change has gone so fast. The other day I saw a certain man celebrating his second baby. He to install the womb. He delivered kids. Akona matiti ananyonyesha watoto. You know, I thought maybe akikire kusina inde. How did it come about that you realized you had breast cancer? Nkiki ageritoka ndegitari. No, sir, you have breast cancer.
Esa fadna chagite 2 or 3 January.
What?
2003 January. But before nyumetara kabu nko ibuna ningege kereke bimbete kiale gocha nande kiage nakanto kako bimba na indega disappear. Kuna basacha byari ngibiro tera isi monto kwa nyagitari na bako bwatega ko wasemeringa ikinenge tukegocha na indenge chekegende na indenge chekesire kanya eganse gacha kaba painful gansa kutumia painkiller na ali kutumia painkiller for a long time gacha kutumia diclofenac almost 1 year egeka singa no anisi treach bono nchiari kokoragasi robere ruansa kurusi wetia mache getuno kerike gansa kaba more painful ko bomna kialenge. But again, about the pressures to family as a man, the standards our culture, a man must provide.
Yeah.
I had my sick mother, Orenge Kikuyu Hospital, and I said, I'll kill her. So I decided to kill mama, then I'll take care of myself later.
So you ignored yourself?
I ignored myself at the expense of my mother, whom I loved so much. No, what I do my work. I'm a self-employed man. So about the schedule, anything I could adjust myself. So mama sira to in the car. Then I had another case. There was my son doing standard 8. I also didn't want to introduce this to him again. I was going to discourage him a lot. So nkalemelia akora matemu. A result iracha. I ended Form 1. Then my once I face my mountain, and you can see that's a span of around 8 months. So I can na bono na iru mwani skuru na kuona na cha otevi family my wana mbele mbata wese kaba na babere kanga wa kalansi na ngina kabate I think you can do kereka no berega which wana mtoto na kutukwenda tuanze kokeshughulikia kutokana na gitari ngatevi mwese kone to kagana gitari ngapimwa ngamanya kotevu ire cancer stage 3.
Whoa!
And what baffled me to had you come here mapema the ones who mapema this theory of cancer to antibiotic but now due to ignorance due to societal expectations it can be when it was almost too late. I can't say too late, but almost too late. Stage 3, it was not good news. It wasn't good news at all.
Wow.
But to me, and also to
but ulikuwa ushaanza kushuku.
Yeah, personally, nilikuwa nasikiza kwa radio this advertisement, yani this advocacy, wanasema jinsi mwanaume pia anapatikana na breast cancer. So I was suspecting,
Okay.
but I didn't know it was that far. I thought maybe stage 1, stage 2, but now it was stage 3. Yeah.
Wow. Now, October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and having men who are also facing the same. Ngeko minu chia sore nonas.
Mona wacha senda singincho. Breast cancer is the leading cancer bonoiga. Echandita basubati mono. Nonyana bagaka ndo chenye nambe achakire kobe nyinge. That means dota kire go semya abantu baito mono. Ubu yambule naki nonyama ngana mangi kale binyoroyo buli mwegoro ya cancer. Ekero gwachire nyagitari mapema abanyagitari bamanyiro burero bwa mapema. Cancer is treatable like any other disease. Emechando tugwate ne libuna bono yo mintatebere na ignorance. Na kuna gusiria chinga kigali asekenyoro. Kuwikanya gitari kwanyora no burwere bwachirebe ebitambukiro binda ke stage 4 maybe asibutanyara kuba contained. So to me it means a lot to me kiagara ninta getente bya bantu mono igoro ya cancer. Not only breast cancer yoka but igoro ya cancer mono kurenda senyo nchobono mutinyo to kwanda igoro ya cancer yorobere then ekina kitogo semya abantu mono ngaki oisako genda nyagitari mapema oburwiro bwega butoke kiagara mbo bwatebire ngo buno yo mintatebire na garenge ekerengo gya gatatu ku stage 3 oisako genda nyagitari mapema cancer na bukurwariwa ogwene buna burwire bonde bwonsi kulende na ende gentonkirege chande tabantu isikona cancer teri kurwariwa cancer nige kurwariwa kwagwena asebire ngo bibere njengo tanga asebire ngo bibere ekerenge gitanga no kugwena kigima umunyagitari yagotaye na bono ntobwa cells chiri chia cancer nuko gwena konde nuko ekero gwachire for example cancer yawe ere stage 4 it means nonya cancer yalenga sorobere nande yachira sebi mu binde byo mubere igotiri ya sorobere oka kero kende yachire gusina sama uga guse yachira sama uko gwena togotenga nonya nero ko gwena ere nuko ekero twakoire ryogo riri tunyare kurwana chinguru cyoburero bwa breast cancer unyare kuimoka ogenda kore chishuguri cyao cyakera rituko okuno kugwena ekero twakoire ryogo riri especially pain twakuruse iri pain ine njira ya moyo kugwena ekera abana bawo bakubuka mambi bakoranga nole bakuru skuru baranga nole bado ine njira ya moyo kugwena
Wow. Now, this heavy burden kwa mugetia senkore yao okunya wisaransa kwa nyakwevoringa yen kansambo nga kingo chikote ya bana bana ngo chikote yo murugyo ngo chikote mama after you told them did it easen or relieve the weight kwa bata senkore yao na after kwa the reaction that they had did it burden even more?
Of course, I was like, we come back every and again go So the good thing I can achieve is for counseling purposes. I was given hope. I we can right through the same experience. So I can actually Form 1. Grade 7, grade 4, grade 5. I was like, but again, they had found out. In fact, when I achieved a bedroom, they had read the stuff there. So, I had to see me kurua school. Kera mwana chitaka tevi umwalimu the DRW and I can go. It was so heavy on me. So ikabidi ndiye kinga ndemake school nikaanza mwerese, but I can't relieve the burden that I had because I had a burden of secrecy nige tunataka kubacha lakini nkanyoranga kero kenese kuba tevi kera bakone side so ngabatevia and I think through that disclosure it helped a lot doka bana they mobilized the resources sekarachi kaneri and they supported me so much and the boy was of much help. In fact, his pocket money when I said. I go to the university, matunda, we can Mario. And they also wrote me very comforting letters. Very, very comforting letters. They we love you. Those things kept me going. My wife became even closer. Even when I felt very weak, I went through chemotherapy. I lost a lot of weight. But you know, my wife will wake up and think, hey, you look strong today. Encourage. So those are the things that kept me going there. So by that disclosure, it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. But you know, sometimes as a man, you also feel inferior. Will I be able to provide? Will I be able to protect this family? And but then I took a stride. And the good thing, they continued trusting me as their father. They could continue asking me for school fees, which I really felt good about. Besides having cancer, I'm still capable of providing for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, whatever the journey started in 2003. Now, 2023
yes.
is when the cancer journey started. Did you check the treatment?
Treatment in 2023. Alakini cancer ya way far 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2023 let me now start officially.
Yeah, I've been able to handle some of the baggages now I can handle. I think let me confront it, and that's the mistake most of us men do. Sometimes we delay going to hospitals, giving priority to other things, and our health should also come first.
Nurse, as I don't know for how long you've been an oncologist, a nurse oncologist, but so far, what are the numbers when it comes to breast cancer?
For the 2.5 years, now we're in the field of oncology, especially breast cancer. The numbers are increasing. The numbers are increasing is because
yes.
There was a lot of stigma over datikabona buna toko na kosemia bantu kirari tuko asechi station as radio bona bantu bachakire gutwara bole mungo chabali na gitali nonya bagocha bare stage 4 entonces mere timbu atagochi mutu gosemali nkuri na kibaisa kogenderera gochaiga nyagitali na bogocha konyora na bono nonya bachakire gocha mapema bare at stage 1 maybe stage 2 compared na bono kikiagara bono abantu nabange bari binyoro baruwaletera kini bako na gotebona ya ilineli gumba bono batebirete kurwali wa nemete
yes
yeke gusi kurende bono ngocha bare nonya challenges bago face chiroro in between kurwa gochaka umaite cancer tarigento gocha ogende labu pimwe manyingalimo otebigona watwarire cancer is a lot of nebinte binge biko ba involved in between na ndi chinga kinko na gusuka chibuno kona gokore bintebyo na uchumi ya itono rucho na yabere bono iga chibesa ne chinko mwake konyora dende ekiengencho nkelena abantu bono nkuna kole mabale nkuna wesoke bale
right. But again, what are inkekega kotebanga the most common symptom okonyara abantu bakonyara kwegno that is really cancer but mundaonya wetebya karate kai.
The most symptom abantu bakwegno is ogutwara ogonchororia somubiro tigante babona umubiye kana sorbe okutwara okubimba okonyororo bere rwatwarire okubimba gose egetono but umuntu tana ki ketabuga tibusale rukingo chikokora nyagitali so most of the time egento ke kolenta abantu nyagitali is pain ekero gusale rubuga chirinali abantu bagucha nyagitali lakini chinga kichinyinge okonyorana nabo umuntu abwato ogonchorire gwatokira sorobere rwaye lakini asengencho busale rubutoyo tariko genda nyagitali.
Wow. Where now breast cancer in men. Right now I'm having over 10 messages from even my colleague at Ajana tumeweka poster kwa group ameweka breast cancer in men na neka question mark and I was like yes. You get like hata huyu mwenye amekuwa hapa anasema in men. I'm like yes. Na kiko kera lero turegiga tumanya abantu. The perception in
the society. How did it affect you?
Of course, as a man, I really felt in our mind, it's like I'm being compared to a woman. That was the most humbling thing. I'm being compared to a woman. Kwani, kungwa kutwara breast cancer. But through the information we have gotten through akina LYDIA, to OSIS, we got to understand. Tukamanyanga kene, our surgeon into actually our makeup is almost the same. It's only that you're very almost what you're so so our makeup is purely the same. We are also vulnerable. No need to know breast cancer. Yeah.
Okay.
And our surgeon go this month. The truth is, our surgeon go to breast cancer. I've had contact now 4 men who have had breast cancer. But our surgeon unlike ours, we had many reasons going on clinic, going family planning and all that. I got the other things that you could be having. Like in our surgery, we really wake up going and then also on that, even our own families, they don't expect Musacha Ruari. They expect Musacha to be active, again, they will provide.
Yeah.
So one man was telling me I was the 2 weeks, but the wife was telling the children, he was like, surely, where does she expect me to provide from? So those are the challenges that the expectation in society is very high on us, and they don't expect us in to worry. But you can also be a man by confronting your situation. You can confront the fear, maybe you want to take action, things become easy for you. And Koba Musala is not about having the muscles, it's even the intellectual, the emotional support you can in family, and also the father figure is it's not about war or anything. So I can go encourage besides us being men, we are also vulnerable. We are 92 agenda to agree.
Okay.
Yeah, one incident that humbled me so much and scared me. OASIS, karena chete ko tested ritangani. Yani kama mwenye alikuwa ritangani. Akatubuli some charges. We were able to raise, and sometimes they were too much because actually I wasn't prepared then. Lakini nyaruka yani handling hapana to hospitali. And I had a calling trying to mobilize resources because Kovates is a lot of money.
Yeah.
So aka mobilize resources, but tachi kuikera chons pichi atakeri so it's around 60,000. Tachi kuikera mo murana rusa itoko kororo akante bitigangu akaniri chiri kusoto. Ikende kike gan scare. Is it because arujengu kunguchi? Then kana tisumu yakitari mako kora scan ile ari kokora. Ekera kora ira netaka ngira ni 3,000. It scared me. Kiagera ngira ni chiwe se arangu kunde. And those things were so humbling. But as a man, always, as a human being, it's good to be to our self-esteem and confront the issues as they are. Okay. And I want to tell everybody, mapema ndio best. Genda mapema ipimwa na bukubwena and na bukwenda n'ubuma bwao. I've had people living for 20 years, 25 years, and I've had people who had 3 types of cancers in their body and their life. Yeah. Yes.
Mapema ndo best.
Mapema ndio best.
Well, kwa chakire treatment ya cancer 2023, how long did it take you and so far what is your status?
What happened is that there was a lot of anxiety. So corona better diagnosis. So I was like, what is in it? Do we have even this treatment in Kisii town? That was my worry. But the good thing Kanyoranga, the basics could be done in Kisii. Again, the care for me was surgery. I went to Kokoru, and it was successful.
Amen.
The second stage I was chemotherapy, and one from one stage to another, I went to Kokora 6 weeks. So took again chemotherapy. Good thing NHIF was paid.
Yeah.
So surgery NHIF paid, chemotherapy NHIF paid. Chemotherapy was not easy. Sometimes it can be chaotic, but we managed it. But I saw several people drop out.
Yeah.
And that's Few times vandu utabwate chivese it can be chaos na ora to wariwa.
So NHIF catered for all?
All, then. Then after chemotherapy, 8 sessions here in Kisii, I remember me and the other part, radiotherapy in the in Kisii. It also humbled me. So I was like, and you and Eldoret, again and Nakuru, so in Nairobi. And you know, you were kind of asking of the resources you are going to use. Because you are supposed to do 15 sessions, and also the resources. Volunteer what can I have? I was supposed to pay half. So luckily then I ended up going to Nairobi because I have relatives there. And I was able to get a chance at some point. We had to do WhatsApp fundraising. Egatokonya tukajana chivese ekageranga kule radiotherapy.
So kagenda Eldoret Nakuru ama?
I went to Nairobi somewhere close to Mpisha. And they did it to 15 sessions. But one thing I saw, and also what I want to say, and also want to believe even to the governments, is that these radiotherapy facilities, I don't know if they're able to cope with the numbers that we have. Facilities in Jirako are booked which after 6 months. Like KNH, you can be booked or 6 months. So now when I was in Pisha, we were so many people from all over the country were there. And I was like, if you want to go watch as early as 5 in the morning. You can imagine the logistics you travel, kutumia matatu, and I was used to live very far. So ngacha, ngagena the 8 sessions ngakora. So I came back here ngakanga wana ngakora. But when I came here, I was again told, no matter what a PET scan. PET scan can only be done. In fact, at that time, I went to Kenyatta University Hospital. So I went there. There is very expensive, over 50,000 shillings. I did the PET scan. The results were good. Cells ya cancer, you can go. So nkaira ni report to my doctor in Kisii. On the vetting you are fine. You want to kuweka on hormonal therapy daily for the next 10 years. Yeah.
So you are still taking them?
I'm taking them.
Well, now Utarachaka cancer treatment. How many kgs were you weighing?
85.
And now?
Now it's around 72.
By the time Kwanzokokora chemotherapy, how many kgs?
62.
Wow,
yeah.
That journey.
Yeah.
Now, starting wakore chemotherapy, radiotherapy, wakore surgery, your body now starts the healing process. How was the experience?
It was not easy, and again it needs resources because you have to eat some, maybe I reached tired. You cannot eat just the ordinary way that we have been feeding, and all that. You need those fruits, you need...
you could take hard food?
Yeah. I could take hard food. There was experience here, radiotherapy, because radiotherapy, yes. So you could not swallow anything for 2 weeks. You can only, I used to take only cold milk. Yeah, and that's what there was experience. Like from there on, just make sure you read food that add value to your body. Yeah, nutritious food. Make sure yeah. Yeah.
Cancer survivor, I see a fighter. I see a warrior.
The journey is not easy.
Yeah, it is not easy, I tell you. I've experienced someone with nasal cancer, so the chemo and the radio was done here. So nothing solid could pass. Just blended. Say 1 + 1.
That's not 1 + 1.
There are mornings you couldn't feel like waking up.
Yeah. It's not a journey for the faint-hearted.
There are moments you couldn't want even to open your mouth and talk.
Yeah,
you gave up. You gave up, right?
You gave up. Sometimes you feel like...
Yeah.
Sometimes you even have suicidal thoughts. Yeah. In fact, if you don't have like a good family support, you know, I have my second daughter who will come and pat me in the back and say, "Hey, Daddy, you're strong." Yeah, and this kept me going. Yeah. And especially if they let us this guys used to write. They used to give me inspiration. Those were actually what gave me strength to move on. Yeah.
Wow. Alice Queen. Nakira bige kunyara gokonya. Anamono unde bwensi. Ukagiro gutwara kansa gusotara amanyanga na bwate. Nakira bige kunyara gokonya.
Ari screening ibintu twagoteberana tika abantu bagende bari ngoli bunyagitari no nyato igwete kende gyonsi. It's because cancer cells nabo chigotoka chiasoiro mubere but njira chaka kolenta chidarire chiri umanya naki bono na twalire cancer, especially nyori nagotena most of the time agent tukakoleta abantu nyagitari no busarero. No busarero.
But you're not ready for the results.
Yes. Nimanyete no nyaninche na twara ni encounter na abantu ange batatoiga abaswati na numugako yomo babwate egeto na soro bere lakini it is not painful. Lakini na bago tayina ndoche yagenderere nkona gukinere omanyete bono inche bono muntu oli na twaliro manyigoro ya cancer na bonko ba suspicious na this could be cancer. Lakini esenyenjo it is not painful muntu tagetiga korake tagetiga gocha nyagitari inki yeko yatago tayya bantu naki gendo be screened mapema. One eto tagetiga toikero boroiro boiga if there been watu ara cancer cells tagetiga chikera mapema because treatment ya cancer cells it in full sort of stages bona nate ba surgery and okorero chemotherapy radio then you will be declared cancer free. It will be easier kubwa ko wocha nyagitari ekero bono buriro bwatari bwachire birengo binde naende bono eko bakongwake kuburwania bono.
Okay. Aya, when we are talking about screening, screening nkeke ne machine ya neno montako hendabe kwatu kutike twachekire kurumo tu kugenda mono kuna bona togotebana ase breast cancer togotebana omuntu mutangani gwekorera screening naye. Okay. Negento gutumia gukora screening no koboko kwao. Ngakio gutumia koboko kwao. Kera litu kogotengwe sibyole. Dirio tarabeka chianga kunoro bere rwao. Oibuna ki higomi kende nkereime. Digererie ngosi yoro lisankuri yoro bere ya ngakiri korekana. Rwao ncholeire. Ekero nabo nonyana yo koboko kwao ga obukiri tukiri manyore nasaya mwamire. Na bibirengere bigocha naki ngakiri sankwere lyoncholeire. Kende yasalikire. Nonya naende ngotaitora abantu naki orobere roigete bakentikatigiga eroigete bakentikatigiga oyo minto yo nabako bataina nkora basomi tore na eroigete bakentikatigia bono lidia okunya kukunoro bere ruao ogukuna paka asentikatigi inkito okoligiga asentikatigi kiagara omokira bworo bere oigetega. So ebinto mbire bikore kuchingweno omubweka no muyakero likuba lya kulire ebinto mbire bikubimba kurumsa. Uko yuna ne chingendeiga kire kimu kyo mubere nke bwata chingwene echo bona robere chingwene chigotoka iga sentikatigi no nyanege kubaga lakini moneka robere rwa twalire mechando akonyoranya chingwene chia sentikatigi chia chakire ko kubimba achakire kumba chia chakire ko igwa bororo na ebimanyerere bitoko na gukwanaga kero kwa twalire kontrata na kwa twalire ka cancer na kiego atauta naki onye gwatwale kamanyire kende yonsi genda nyagitari una bono ligumba karo lya liro muntu guse bado nko igwale iga chintikatigi chimwane chia bimbire. So ekero kwanyore na kende ya onchure ya soro bere ruao tiago twaro go banga bono nchana twalire cancer bono nchana kule ekina kiego itabantu mono genda nyagitari omunyagitari yako eri chibu kurwaro bwatia oboseni bo munyagitari na ninki na kigeta kera gokorwa ege ntoko na gukwanira mangana yankere na ki abantu baisa kogenderera gocha nyagitari buna bono bako na gocha iga abako nyara na matuka gocha manyane birengo bya abantu bakurwa roborero bwa breast cancer bigo koraki bigo care ikiagara bono obwo babwaire kurwa sabantu banchire na bako kwana mangana yaga sabantu nainde ngesomi naki mono abantu lero nigo bakwegena mangana y'abantu buna baba BETHWEL ekero bono buna bona abantu akwanire iga naitenga bona abantu abange bakabatena kikai onyaru bwanjitaka gende sabali yonse na nchitika ngende. Yes.
Bono. So ebi manyereri bya breast cancer togoteba nebinge urabare kurweke mabaka 12 kulende ntagete kubikora byonse asagoteba naki gokorora kende gionsi ya onjore iria somo bero osetiga tukwanera orobere gokoboka rero nyore na orobere rwa onjore kende gionsi ebe ne size ebe rwa boro nene rwa boro ke usengo ngere kurusia manyinga gusamaira gusamache usigwatwaliro gusaliro gustobugati mono abandi kwanyora na ekero gusabura litunda lisabuliririo litunda enjera neriri goncho kaliaba usebuna liria enchoke was kiarando gikoras enjera neriri sankuri goncho liri onyore rwabeire igo usenonya ne kara yeli sankuri yao yorobere ya oncho liri ebinte bibyonsi nabora bato twara byonse lakini otwareke magose bibere
yes
niko tawatana ki genda nyagitari narore abantu bagocha batabanga nachiete umunyagitari akandike lyagatana kansambwata nkumubuli nganga masakara gotabana kansobwata ngaya yatanga tisakara ndo tagotabanga eyo rumas gocha nyagitari umunyago ntena kansobwata goikonda tere report ekurukuna biopsy biopsy ninki igo bakogenda barusia kanyama aliase orobere gosalia serwa bimbe tando nsia somobere kwa bimbete lakini bono gatugo kwanera orobere asorobere ebe na serwa bimbete gosabande bacharwa atekire oikenya merusi gwasalia agende elabu palikiri na chinya mechiga ne chinya machiri chia butambe chia mobere gose chionchorege chia bere cancerous so e report ye go chanero e go taban kanso bwate na boto gwancherana to chaka go kurwali lakini go chanya gitari nga nchembwata cancer to bwa report e yorumas bona
well not kuna about the Tebigoria the myths and misconceptions that come with the same or you in the meantime now they about the stigma kwa betego kunyara wetera on the same but faster are you watching to test to one time or as you have cancer and you moved on because I remember us it started after COVID-19 tatana what COVID then later akanya gutwara rikuba ritari kwera na akanya gutwara rikuba ndiri kwera rio kali ukabwata rikuba and one nose is always blocked tukaenda Migori test ya kwanza the biopsy hiyo tumefanya kumbuka no there might be a cancerous growth ngoja relax daktari kuja pole pole tukapigiana simu conference call kila mtu ingieni WhatsApp there is a report here that says this my sister was like no muleta kisi agacha busongo tukagenda the ENT tegemeo ENT gari kando ya bosi from that building pia they my sister bako Nakuru akasema no tunaenda Nakuru akaenda akacheki Nakuru the third time well we don't want to agree with the results and the fourth one was my brother akasema no akampeleka Nairobi I think in the process we now started psychologically coming to terms with the same to check now finances and everything and us if it is good luck or bad luck I come back to some sessions NHIF stopped working. It was last year 1st October NHIF is not working anymore. It is shut. The transition now it is not working. Nobody understands the system and everything. Now you have to go to your pockets.
yes
It was in 1+1. Did you go to one hospital?
Yeah, one of the challenges when it is first mentioned, there's the issues of denial. Some people want to deny that it shouldn't be it. But the earlier you accept, I think the better. Otherwise, you'll spend resources and time while the disease is progressing. So for me, as I came to hospital, psychologically I was like prepared that it could be. So even when I had a very counselor, somebody was counseling me, she was not very good. In fact, she told me, she was telling me, this is cancer. After is it can I call it physical examination? Yeah, where the doctor felt it and the doctor told me, this one, it may not be a good thing. Yeah, but now it dawned on me, oh, sure, even so that whatever I was doubting, it has come to reality. And so he sent me to a nurse to do counseling. He was telling me, this can be cancer. And I told her, I've been told by the doctor, and I think I accept it. She told me, do you understand? This is cancer. And she told me, do you know in the next 6 months you'll go through hell? told her, my sister, I'm already prepared. I think allow me to go to the next stage. And I sort of, I decided like helping her again because it was scaring me a lot. And I told her, don't worry, I am here and I'm ready for it. And as we progressed, there was a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry, what awaits me ahead. Yeah, but I think that assurance like I was getting from Daktari, the Daktari whom I got first was very good. He told me this is what you'll go through. These are the stages you go through in treatment. And I went through them one by one as he told me. So the first thing is acceptance. When you accept that, then moving ahead becomes so easy. And I know one of the things why you are not accepting what the Daktari was telling you in Migori is because of denial. You're like, my dad should not have
we
cancer.
never expected it. So
Yeah.
And then the doctor says, and it seems like there is a growth. And I think nobody overthought to cancer.
Yeah.
There is a growth. We just take some little portion of it to take to the lab. Where? We were never ready for that. Nobody was. And the way it felt, I remember that everybody. So to amugolile wake machine acha akikonya ko work out to keep fit before the treatment. We never knew cancer could show us that.
Now the other part of there's also issues of stigma, which also can be a hindrance to people accessing treatment. Especially when you go to treatment, you go through some side effects. One of it is that, like I lost all my hairs. Sometimes even your fingers may turn colors. Yeah, you are losing weight.
Yeah.
And people can talk. You know, kimungu kwari. Yeah, and some people will be like, I couldn't be interested. That can be, sometimes it's very scary. You know how kisses can talk. But I think one of the things that helped me is having self-confidence and also knowing yourself, where you are coming from and you are going. It's very wrong in this society for people to define your destiny. So I took a lot of courage, and people used to ask me, I'm going to treatment, and side effect your treatment, your cancer. And you know, when you disclose like that, you silence everybody. There's no gossip now. Yeah, and that has helped me a lot. Yeah.
Okay. The myths and misconceptions that come with screening. Mbona cherecheche.
Aya watwalire cancer wanangukuli.
Wachire. Ukwenda kwa kuno chete.
Aya watwalire cancer wanangukuli. I remember last year kero twari go celebrate prostate cancer survivors umugako yo mogoteba na nonyana abantu bekanisa bagachaka goteba bono yutabwati nyumba numurayo urenge ngakia gochako bayusi yani egento gikitasebirengere byabo aya gwatwalire cancer ngokore obuno bulimo nkora tokora semanya n'abarwire bari ba cancer ngaki kwani balia ajali ya itagali dara chan cancer ya baita balia bibago bigo chabita nyomba butu kon cancer ya baita nande nkora babuli ndeiga uraiwa oburwire bwesukali osoe bwe pressure osoe bwe ndurume nkioroche kereki yakugwe kende oyo kuna cancer nande baraba banyane batana yaya yonsi nebibi kyagerekereke monki bwato bobe bwaya egento kende mono nande bagoteba cancer tiri gukunigwa muyo ayina arali ale kinyoro batana gego kuno muyo iga ya menyo kiromo pero mugima lakini ngo bataina ki enjera ya muyo kurali burere bwa cancer ngoitera kutumika muyo yani bagoteba surgery so surgery nenjera ya muyo kurali ya cancer ngo bataina ki enjera cancer cells chigotara umubere one is through the blood yagara manyinga mbora ko gando mubere bonse na mbende through the lymph nodes ntobwate area kurukunga the lymph circulation yani chimwene chigana chiro chinchibwate communication so that is one way asenande cancer utaraso mobile another one is through the intercavity bona yitingo nyara ko reseke gusina ki but igwangu kwana igasa gotana ki ekarogwa chirinya gitalinga gwatwalire cancer type bona bona tikatoko tokorero kubara igobon talina banyagitali nko igeli bare cancer yekoreke eminyoko mobile amangana ndi bagoteba nga cancer no koragereria kwarorire gosi abande bateba cancer bona yanya gwatwalire cancer ayabono ne bago disown yani bagotiga stigma itu ateba abantu konyara bagotigire usina nayo menyene kwerusia sa abantu ayina mangana liare binyora mange yo buri mwigoro ya cancer abandi bateba na ngamarioga ya chemotherapy gokoegwa ni gakuminyokia cells chiria so mubiri amarioga ari tari kuminyokia cells chiria so mubiri kunire ni gagoita cells egento gekogera kero kendo yo minto yo igateba na side effects chiri bakonyora nga echigo omubye kana bono etukie kugwa endagira tutageti kuri endagira na sengencho cancer cells echiri among the fast growing cells in the body. So eliogeria chemotherapy eli target fast growing cells. Na ekeropo eliogeri meaning ngo italire cancer cells na enderite normal body cells. For example, ekerite cancer cells na kieko goroko nyoranga nonya netukia ko kieki ya gure etuki tali cancer lakini asengenjo etuki samang chi cell chiri chumubere chigo kina bwangu chiko multiply very fast ona chiro chichiko affected nonya ne chinjare chiate bakonyora chia mwamire ose kwanyoro muriro lya korokalioka tabugati appetite ebino bye bintu biko garo muriro lyo punguza chikiro ekiagara bon tabugati okogani kuliko karake ukoli endagera esababu nere naki cells echire ko chakomuno otirimboke bakenjera yecho alamang the fast growing cells ikobono guko tayanya lyoko lya chemotherapy goko egwana liko sambasa cells chiria somobere obuno bulimo na baeresire burungi na ninki geko garoko rana murwiro ulia gachakire ko egwa marioga yaiga bonjoreri
All right, I remember in the journey, Kermonto now is overwhelmed emotionally, financially, we are drained. That sometimes is giving up. Tarikuragira, ngakiende tarikoboka. I remember as one morning, toko turumo murabwe gastomoteri, atokonye tumwemuke, achugo tumogaso, and it was like, kumete kimoko nya kunganganira gaigana inde ngukware. You know, someone telling me that in the morning, and I was like, you know, he woke up to tumemwambia kaka ukiamka amke na bagi yako get nile and we're going to date no we couldn't handle that at that moment. Maybe did you face that kind of a terror from people that you never saw it coming?
Yeah. There are people like there's a man I know is a very religious man, a respected minister of the Word of God. He called my sisters, my brother's wife. They asked him, I'm told BETHWEL are gonna cancer now. Now who is going to take his children to school and the way he takes his children to expensive schools? So I was like, is this how, why is this man, why will he speak like this? And you know, I expected soft words from him, encouragements from him. But he was like, but you know, I took it in stride and I said, this is the man saying, but I know God is saying something different. And I thank God that I'm seeing those children move on. So sometimes we have really been harassed, and there are people who maybe thought the death would be imminent, it would be as fast as they thought, but they don't see it coming. So there's that harassment. Maybe some projects you're doing, they are like, will you really be able to accomplish them and all that, now that you are sick? But you know, I'm like, after being declared that, especially after the PET scan, declared that, oh, you are okay, now you can go. I came and started to move on again. Yeah, and I live one day at a time. I make sure I do the best of that I can in a day. And I have seen myself move from one step to another, from one glory to another again. Yeah, but I think one of the greatest hindrances to access to treatment has been, of course, issues of stigma and discrimination. There's these issues of also prayers for healing. And this does not only come from the society, even the healthcare workers themselves. I have been to a hospital here in Kizana, a big hospital, and the lady there is telling me, in fact, she told me even though I am in this health facility and she's telling me the uncle number yomo nyabitali oyo yani yomo pastor oyo agenda kusabire and then she akange number and I was like, no, this is the wrong place, I'm not coming there again. Wow. So also the attitude of the healthcare workers is also an issue of concern. Even themselves, they may not accept the realities that are there. Issues of herbs, herbalist mundako watenga inki kigana nyale bega na wata mario ga ko emete ayu kunyo matukabere kwa koreke kwa bwenire. And also, as we said, medicine misconceptions. There are people who are when they're told facts, they want to twist them into something else again. That becomes a barrier to access. Again, issues of poverty, they come into play again. I saw a woman who dropped out of chemotherapy because she could not raise up money, and she died. She couldn't raise up money and she died. And as I said, cancer can be draining. It can be resource draining in a family. And
then someone finally dies.
Yeah. So again, infrastructure in terms of, there's a place we went somewhere. How much is it from Moniangu to Kisitau here to access treatment? It's 400 shillings, 500 shillings transport, and some people cannot even afford that. So it should be made as accessible as possible. And as they said, maybe even at the primary health care, people should be screened immediately. In fact, it should be like when you come past, you have to be screened for cancer.
Like
so that
malaria, HIV is tested, and I think cancer should be the same, right?
Yes, and that's why I'm telling men actually it's important as the most men are the breadwinners of families. When you get to know that there's something maybe you suspect in your body, or let's even have the habit of visiting hospitals and also having checkups. It's not only about breast cancer. It's only that this month is breast cancer month. But it is better because when it becomes too late, you will spend a lot of resources and sometimes you may end up selling your properties or even children dropping out of school because of that.
But again, one thing that I can for sure really say this morning is, as a man, make sure that how you treat your family is right. So that, I've had men, I remember, was it last year, I went to prostate cancer. And because this man knew, telling you treat family, and then you are sick, which is prostate cancer, then body cancer, prostate, and you don't know how to go back home. You don't know if you can do this alone. You don't know how you're going to face them and tell them, now I'm sick, I need your help. Make sure you treat your people right. It seems you really treated them well. They gave the support full time. We got you with this. But there are some men who are not does to depending on how you treat them. But now, what does this month of October, that is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, mean to you as a breast cancer warrior?
Yeah, it reminds me that cancer is real and cancer is with us. And it's not going anywhere soon. That the best that we can do, all of us, let us go for screening. And we thank Oasis, they have facilities there. You can go for checkup here in Kisitau, and also there are satellite hospitals. You can go there and also get screened so that vile nilisema awali, mapema ndio best.
Maybe aso kukodringana yao ya mwelio mwantunali skogari, maybe a breast cancer giving along the way as a nurse metna yo kwarulira manginkiora motebi mambia lero
ntentagete kumotebiga tabaisa gukomoyo na kiya kugera torororo tumusire na kororanga onyoliro kurwaliwa wika ase alituranyare gukora buna mwanya bantu nambende nare kumotena ki abantu tikabamanyaiga kanse nonya togoteba nga kansa n'uburuiro bube mona abande igo erara kabere kansa nererie kuminyoka bwanga somobere ande nererie kugenda ngora somobere mona nakyo konyoreranga ki omuntu otwarire nonya no ebigomye bya somobere for 3 to 4 years 5 years lakini bado twara mochando because buruiro bwa yambuli okora kieke tri cancer ya kugenda bwanga somobere lakini akabana cancer ya kugenda bwanga somobere ni yeguchi yatoletera mangana mabeko sekwanyoranga kwa sirio muruiro ulia dende nare gosemye motegererio toigwetando asia salvo noiga na yagendo tebyo yo mino ngantu atebarero naki cancer nkogwenu gwere inchunya gitari mapema no atore to gusira paketa ikayo mwali na gotebi na nyasaye na ya igendera station ya igana no kore mirime ya bija na intugali nya gitari ndu nyasaye igendera ngabantu bari bagochororo ndobasire no bungani buri bonsi atoire. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. Aso kunyara Uchase studio. We still have a whole month. Maybe we are still going to continue with this conversation so that you can really put people to understand that this is the journey that people really go through. I hope that people but when you go to musacha ngikya breast cancer, he is one of them. Mwategererisa muganoyo mwategererisa baliae. I hope kwanyare wesomye kemo wosebebere kurwasi sabali yiga. Ngena baswati mbaroro na baru babere bakunyara ukwanerengane yiga and many more types of cancer. Maybe we're going to talk about diet issues next time, exercises. Maybe was there a point where you doubted your diet? But this is a conversation for the next time this morning. But the thing in Chia Vironganchire begin kunyara gukorera gabumbye muno. Aso kunyara Uchase studio mbona aso kunyara gusango mugano no murigereri mbye muno aso kunyara kwira chinga kicheo gusanga no murigereria na mbye muno Uchase director yana aso kwaneke muno murigereria obereka kunyara konyora chibicha muna marigia senchira yo wekira nyo kuba tunde kabate cancer gose okunyago doubt yakangonjo ketenga njira ndoche bobero kongira ndoche ngana bonda chentwale cancer yene nyakitali nabo kunyara konyoro bogwene nabo kunyara konyoro kokonya uliko kitotako konya labda nene rura chako konya mono. So just step up, take the action first, okay? Thank you so much John Komboka naliere Italiane director Jevas de tobetana na nere asense mendi studio na rengena
BETHWEL Nyangweso.
Cancer survivor.
Cancer survivor.
LYDIA BITENGO oncology nurse Oasis specialist hospital.
Nyasayo yo twaralitiko ligia twali bikingia na babikira sama uko yo Mungu. Bye bye.